so Zoom profile photos. First, you're going to be starting off on slide number 2. This slide deck is in your Google Classroom. So you open up slide 2, and I'm going to start off with a background. I actually already chose a background that I created with my art materials and took a photo of, but you can do a solid color background or a gradient, or just leave the background on your photo the way it naturally is. So I'm choosing my photo that I already made for my background. Okay, now I'm going to add the photo of myself on top. And I went a little above and beyond. You can just add your photo and place it right on top, kind of like a scrapbook, which is totally fine. But I went to this site, Remove BG. You basically upload the photo and it takes the background out of it. So you can see this photo of this woman on the beach, and now it's suddenly gone and clear. So I'm going to insert my photo from my computer. You can see my original right here with my like beige background. I didn't like the way that looked so much, so I just put it into the remover and voila. There she is. And now you can see my background behind my photo. To make pictures bigger or smaller, make sure you're always clicking on the corner, never the top or the sides, because you can accidentally like stretch yourself out really weird. Undo, undo. And that's not always the best look. And I can tell when my photo's in the middle because I get that red bar. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is add my text. I want my name on here somewhere, pretty big. Now I'm going to highlight that because I do not at all like that font. I'm going to change it. No, I want this one. Yeah. And I'm going to make it much, much bigger. Let's go 48. Oh, we can go bigger than that. Yeah, I like that size. And I'm going to make mine nice and bold. I really want my name to be visible. Now, you can take your name and you can place it anywhere on here. You can put it at the bottom, in front of you. You can put it on the top. I'm going to put mine on the side just to kind of jazz it up a little. And because my background is darker, I have like this darker blue and red, I'm going to change the text color to white so it stands out against that. Yeah, see, that's much better. I also want to make sure it's centered, so I'm looking for that red guideline. Drop it right there. Bam. Okay, so now I have my photo, I have my name, and I have a background. The next thing that I can do is I can start personalizing it with photos, shapes, and drawings. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to the scribble tool, and I am going to scribble and underline. The nice thing about the scribble tool is even if you're kind of shaky, it kind of smooths it out for you, but it also looks hand-drawn, which I really like. You can change the color of that line. I'm going to, again, go with white so it stands out. Now that line is looking a little too skinny to me, so I'm going to go here to line weight, and I'm going to move it up a little bit. That looks perfect. So that is the scribble tool. You can also use the shape tool to create other shapes, to create call-out boxes like word bubbles and thought bubbles, arrows, math symbols if you're an aspiring mathematician. So those are the tools that you can use. My favorite is the images. So I'm going to insert an image, but now I'm going to go search from the web. And that brings up this awesome bar. Now, whatever you type in, I'm going to recommend putting the word transparent in front of it. That way, it's like it has a clear background the same way the photo that I inserted did. And I'm going to go with botanical. Botanical is a fancy word for flower. I I really like this one, so I'm going to click on it and drag it in. And you can see it's transparent, which is great. Now my problem with this is it's a black line, and of course the image itself has a black line, but I think white would look so much better if I kept it all the same. So there's a hack for this. You can go to Format while it's highlighted in blue, and then Format Options. You can go to Recolor, and then right here, bam! Now it's white. I chose to put in some flowers here because that's one of my passions, that's one of my hobbies. I really love gardening and I really love plants. Next thing I want to represent about myself is that I love to travel. And I'm going to represent that idea with a paper airplane. Let's try this one. Perfect. So I'm going to shrink that down by the corner to make it smaller. Now I don't love the direction it's going in, so what I can actually do is grab from the side and pull straight across to flip it. Let's go for some art supplies, of course. Much better. Ooh, okay. Now, see, this image has lots of things inside of it, but I only want this one paint palette. That's fine. I'm still going to insert the image. And then I'm going to click the crop image tool. And I'm just going to select the paint palette. Enter. Bam! So once you are satisfied with your work, what you are going to do to save it is you are going to go to File, Download, Save as a JPEG, Current Slide. Bam. And you can see it's downloading right here. Once I have saved it, I'm going to go to zoom.us. I'm going to go to my account, and I'm going to update my photo. There we go. So now when I am out of a Zoom meeting or I can't use my video, I have a nice personalized piece of artwork there.